Alright, another Maker Advent. The final Maker Advent, in fact. And this one has been a trial. Trial by fire, technically. So, I'm testing out the Pinecil. This is off, by the way. It has been on for a while. The Pinecil from Pine64. So let's just, too long, didn't read. Good iron, 25 quid. It does the job. I'm happy. Really good job. What hasn't gone so well in this video? I built this doorbell kit which I showed in the previous video. I'll put something up here so you can click on that. Suffice to say, it was a good test of soldering iron. Everything soldered well. I'm happy with the joints that it created. No issues whatsoever. What I did have issue was, I managed to bridge the power supply by accident. Yeah. That was fun. Anyway, when I bridged power supply, I connected power, so the 5 volts to ground directly, and it caused the wire that was taking that current to melt in my hands. Ow. Luckily I got the batteries out, managed to stop it from before it set on fire. It was smoky though for a brief while. That was fun. So yeah, I think I've killed the kit. Hey ho, so let's get it out of the way. I'm going to show some video somewhere on the screen, like me doing stuff with this. It's proving that I'm doing something. I've tested this with USB-C connection, a Lenovo charger, and my DC5525 power supply, which I use for the TS100. So I've tested both methods of powering the iron. Both work fine. Only niggle I've had is with the DC5525 power connection. For some reason, the iron just stopped twice, completely dead. Screen was on and it was showing that it was at 350 degrees. It wasn't, it was cold. Possibly something to do with the firmware. Hopefully a firmware update can fix that, but twice I had to reboot the soldering iron, which is a bit of a weird thing to say. Never happened with TS100 using the same power supply. USB-C, fine with this, no issues. But I need to do a proper test to make sure that is the case, because I use a soldering iron with USB-C for the first half of the video, second half of the video DC5525. On the whole, good iron to use, comfortable to use. My fingers did slip occasionally backwards for some odd reason when I was holding the iron. This blue bit here is to keep a grip on the iron, but I just kept moving backwards. I don't know why. It could be because I've been using the TS100 quite a lot and the buttons are down here for there. And because this looks and feels like it, my hand has just moved backwards. Muscle memory? Don't know. But here's information. Would I buy this as my first soldering iron? Probably not. Go for something a bit cheaper. I bang on about it, but USB soldering iron for a £5 is a good way to start. And that's a car alarm you can hear outside. £5 USB soldering iron, good way to start. It gets you used to using a soldering iron. Not a lot of cash to outlay. It's also really safe and small, so kids can get in on the action. And they should. Soldering is a really cool skill to learn with kids. Let kids use tools under supervision so they can use them safely. What about a general iron if you know what you're doing? Yeah, if you're a maker like myself, good iron to have in the bag because it just powers my laptop power supply or a DC5525. And you've got a temperature control soldering iron that you can use in the field. Great. Good work. Would I have it as my only soldering iron? Probably not. I'll probably have something with a little more oomph. I mean, I've got an Antex XS25, which is a 25 watt iron. Technically this is more powerful than that. But the Antex, I feel it has just a bit more to it, a bit more power. This though, for 90% of what I do on a daily basis, absolutely spot on. Interchangeable tips as well, remember that? Handy, you can use the TS100 tips, or you can buy the tips from Pine. Yeah, I really do like the iron. It is my current favourite iron. Just because of the options I've got with powering it. Loads of different power options. It works at the temperatures that I work at, and I can change the tip. My immediate grab and go iron is still USB soldering iron because it's just a simple quick job. Pull it out the pot, do the job, put it away. But this for £25 is really good. I'm really impressed. When there's different firmwares to load on it, people will have their own individual firmwares for temperature control. Some will put games on it. There was a version of Tetris for the TS100, remember rightly? Yeah, people will do some crazy hacks with this. I can't wait for Doom to run on it. That'll be fun. We've got a 108 MHz CPU inside this, RISC-V CPU. And I was running Doom on a DX33 back in the day. That's how old I am. But yeah, I like it. So, Maker Advent is officially ended. I'd like to thank you for watching these videos. It's been 24 videos of me talking about cheap stuff from AliExpress. That was the star of the show. Full stop. Prattling on about cheap stuff from AliExpress, eBay, stuff I've got in component drawers, stuff that I've bought in Black Friday sales. Talking about the different boards that I've got and what's the right board for you. Too long didn't read. There is no ideal board for you. Try different boards out, see how you feel. Just like soldering iron. It's all personal. But thanks for watching. It's been fun. It's been painful, as in I burnt my thumb today. Also painful to edit sometimes. But it's been fun. Now am I going to do it again next year? Probably in a different way. Probably pre-record quite a lot of content beforehand and then edit it and release it rather than one a day. Yeah, I made that mistake. But I think I'll carry on with a few videos in the year. 1 or 2 here and there a month, just to show off what I'm playing with at the time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Enjoy the break, and see you on the other side.